Hello and welcome to episode 8 from Irish Skies Pod. In this episode we look at the effect that the wind will have on an aircraft climb performance over time and distance to achieve the cleared level of flight level 350. This episode is produced in cooperation with Atlantic Flight Training Academy, or AFTA, at Cork Airport. On the AFTA Boeing 737 simulator we have recorded a number of scenarios and these will be released in later episodes. One of the most enjoyable parts of ATC is that each scenario that develops cannot have a scripted solution, as the scheduling and environmental conditions change from day to day and therefore a different solution needs to be found on each occasion, and such a situation is demonstrated in this episode. In this instance, side by side on the screen, we'll take two departures, two flights out of Aldergrove via NIMAT, Dublin and Baker. Both flights will depart off runway 07. Both turn direct to NIMAT when passing 2,000 feet. The Aldergrove transition altitude is 6,000 feet. The cleared level is initially flight level 240 and then subsequently re-cleared to flight level 350. Tailwind has a wind from the north-northwest and headwind has a south-southeasterly wind. And we're going to watch the distance and the time to the top of climb. The audio for both flights has been left on, and now and again there may be cross communications. However, I felt it was best left in for demonstration purposes and also to demonstrate to us non-pilots how the standardised calls are made, and it's very interesting to watch how close in time they are on both flights. And the banging noise during the video is not interference, it is the trim wheel trimming out each time. And so via AFTA in Cork, it's off to runway 07 at Belfast, Aldergrove, where Captain Mark Slade, Chief MCCI at AFTA, and Ryanair mentored AFTA graduate Shannon Convey are on the flight deck. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And again, a reminder that the headwind is to the left and the tailwind to the right.
Before takeoff, check us below the landing point.
Check. You have control.
I have control. Your ATC. Check us below.
My ATC. You have control.
I have control. Your ATC.
My ATC.
The stopwatch starts when V1 is called, and a text box showing the distance to the next navigation point, the altitude or flight level, and the ground speed will appear every 15 seconds.
Stabilised.
Okay, set takeoff first.
Takeoff for set. Indications normal. Takeoff for set. Indications normal. 80 knots.
Check.
80 knots. Set.
Check.
V1 rotate. V1 rotate.
Gear up.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Gear up.
Positive rate.
Heading select.
Check.
Heading select.
Check. Approaching the MFRA.
Plug up. Plug up.
Plug up. And one.
Check. Flap one. Flap one.
Check. Flappy check. Flappy one.
And direct NIMAT.
Direct NIMAT.
Direct
LNAV available.
LNAV. And flaps and flaps up.
Speed check is flaps up. Direct NIMAT, are you happy?
Yep. And
LNAV available. LNAV is ready. Flaps up, no lights.
Set 250
Flaps up, no lights. 250 not set.
Check
Light readiness.
and complete after takeoff checklist.
Oh, would you like to match that set? NIMAT.
Match heading. Complete after takeoff checklist and match heading.
Heading match. Heading is match. After takeoff checks. After takeoff check is their conditioning and pressurization.
Set.
Engine start switches.
Off.
Landing gear.
Up.
Order brake.
Off.
Flaps.
Up. No lights. No lights.
And altimeters.
Swing it, set.
After takeoff checklist complete. Shall I release the cabin crew?
Yes.
Update direct NIMAT there for you. There you go.
Set standard.
Just coming back on. Lovely. Standard set. Passing flight level 65, climbing 240.
Standard set, passing flight level 69 for flight level 240.
Standby altimeter set. set, passing flight level 67, climbing flight level 240, standby altimeter set. So just pitch onto the flight direction trimmer out, engage the automatics. Yep, try that one. Level change.
Headwind, LNAV, FCP speed, plan B.
Check. Altimeters.
Week 10 checks. And well, I said 20 knots.
Check. Okay, so fuel, we've got 5.5 tons, it's balanced, lights are all off, APU is off. Pressurization. Altimeters.
Week 10 checks. And speed up to 3.
Shall we release the cabin crew and passengers?
Yeah.
320 not set. Hey, fuel, standby altimeter on board, lights are all off, recall is checked, is off.
And monitoring 1.5.
10 checks complete. Passengers are released. Standby altimeter and recall.
Monitoring 121.5 on both radio.
10 checks complete.
N1 LNAV, FCP speed, plan B.
Check. Okay, temperature is 10. Would you like engine and the ice?
Engine on the ice on.
You got a little bit of weather there. I'm just scanning it. There it is. Asher. 80 miles away, so we're fine.
Yeah.
See the tailwind now, 55.
Yeah.
That's it, good. Keep updating the heading as required. Okay, we've been cleared to flight level 350. ATC have just called and they clear us to flight level 350. Once, twice, 3 times.
350 set.
Check. So once, twice, 3 times.
Dublin.
Yeah, would you like that on active?
Yeah.
Hey, we're Dublin VOR is active.
Engine on the ice on. Going on the ice.
Hey, fun. Engine and the ice off. Would you like me to tune in the
Engine
Dublin
and the ice
VOR?
off, both sides.
Yeah.
Hey, Dublin VOR tuned in. Both sides. Engine anti-ice off.
Storm over there.
Yeah, I can see him in the distance there. He's a good, so even at the closest we're going
Nice
to be...
headwind there.
More than 40 miles, so we're good. What's the closest we should be above flight level 100 really?
Just going to be
Probably just before, if we can help it, no closer to the making top of climb. Yeah, that's it. Start with the pink line and then see where it ends up and just adjust. And you can see where the green banana is now.
Yeah.
Way beyond the top of climb that
Yeah.
it calculated from before. About performance, if you're at high altitude.
Oh, the bank angle?
Ah, yes, correct.
Reduce it to 10 or 15.
Once you go above flight
10.
level 300, yeah, 10. So as you can see, the airplane's calculated top of climb is looking pretty good. Clear of that weather now as we come round there, so that's good. And coming into cloud, we've got -6.
Engine on gas on.
Engine anti-ice on.
Check.
Going back into cloud. Hey, flat. Engine anti-ice on. Now look at our rate to climb.
When the stopwatch is at 11 minutes and 15 seconds, an interesting discussion about trading forward speed for rate of climb.
So that would be one of these situations probably that if we had a strong tailwind and ATC needed us to get to something, buy something, they'd say expedite climb. How would you do that? If they said expedite climb, I need you to be above flight level such and such, right?
Slow down.
Wind the speed down and it does a zoom climb, doesn't it? It turns the speed into
Yeah.
good. On a type rating now, or you've done your type rating, you're with a line training captain. The line training captain asks you, why is the calibrated speed or the indicated speed going down?
I was just thinking that, where you asked that.
Well, you tell me.
Because you're kind of at a constant Mach.
Excellent. We've passed the changeover altitude, we're at a constant Mach. Good, that's it. Now you can see it actually happening.
Is that something something you'd actually be asked
Oh
in
yeah.
the middle, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're on line training, like, and stuff. The line training captain will go, if there's a quiet period, they'll ask you questions. Well, they might, but nothing ridiculously hard. Just basic stuff. You know?
Yeah.
That's actually correct. That's in flight level 300. Check. So we're going overhead the Dublin VOR.
Yeah.
Why are the DMEs different? Why is the one directly from the VOR different to the one that's based on the FMS?
Because the one on the FMS is a GPS based,
Very
and
good.
the VOR DME is based on height as well.
Good, slant range,
Yeah.
absolutely. We're at what, 32,000 feet, 6,000 foot per mile,
Yep.
over 5 miles. Makes sense, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It does.
There we go, brilliant. Good. Turning back into that headwind now, it's quite strong, as you can see.
Yeah.
At 80 odd knots there. Now, so you can update your heading a little bit if you like. When we do high altitude flying, which we don't practice that much, it's an APS apart from the standstill route. The SOP for most airlines and for us is in the last 2,000 foot of climb, vertical speed, maximum 2,000 foot per minute.
Okay.
The last 1,000 foot, maximum 1,000 foot per minute. You can see we're doing 1,500.
Yeah.
So if you engage vertical speed, reduce that to 1,000 foot per minute. Engine anti-ice off, vertical speed, checked. One to go.
Check. And engine on test.
Yeah, not bad. Ready for this? Yeah.
Yeah.
One to go. Vertical speed. 1,000. Vertical speed, MCP speed.
And anti-ice off.
Engine anti-ice off. Out of wire.
Check.
Out hold.
Check.
And you can see this is the difference from APS NTC as well. This is what it's normally like. There's not often a lot going on.
Yeah.
Just have to talk to ATC, monitor,
Yeah.
keep a lookout. Whereas in APS, there's always something happening, isn't there? There's
Yeah.
a failure, there's traffic, there's weather. Quite often it's like this. These big periods where it's just monitor and keep an eye on what's going on and listen.
That's quiet.
Out quiet.
To reach the cruising level of flight level 350, there was only 45 seconds between the two aircraft levelling. Headwind doing it in 17 minutes and Tailwind doing the climb in 17 minutes and 45 seconds. However, Headwind reached flight level 350 in just 96 nautical miles, while Tailwind took 127 nautical miles to reach the cruising level. And as a reminder, we see on the right hand side, Tailwind passes the Dublin VOR after 12 minutes and 30 seconds, passing flight level 276, and it takes another 2¼ minutes for Headwind to reach Dublin VOR, but that aircraft passes overhead at flight level 323. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again soon.